Hey. Before you get that BBL, I just want you to know that is not gonna make us wanna cuff you.
Hold up, before you rush into that BBL, hear this. It won't suddenly make anyone eager to lock you down for the long haul. Cardi B's out there crushing her tour right now. My cousin was raving just days ago about catching her at the Forum in Inglewood, a show that sold out in a flash.
So much ass! Yeah, I gotta say that was the most ass I ever seen. I'm taking some out. After the store, I don't want to hear nobody for 3 months. I'm going to Colombia. Nobody hit me up. Nobody nothing. I'm taking this ass out. Bravo team, y'all.
But here's the twist with Cardi. Her BBL's become a burden she's itching to downsize because it's just overboard now. Truth is, enhancements run rampant in the industry. Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Nicki Minaj, you name.
Healthy. If you can't do it, just don't do it, because I don't really know what's in my ass right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't shoot birth control in my ass or nothing. Or I could die.
And they've chased that glow up. It's almost addictive, mirroring Michael Jackson's endless surgeries. One tweak leads to another, escalating until it's out of control, and Cardi's vented about this cycle before. So much ass. Yeah, this is the most...
Right? When you're trying to be big in the industry, or when you're trying to be like the top, you know what I mean, the top looking chick in the industry, when you want to be known as the baddest chick in the industry, all this stuff, right? It kind of sells itself. Like, you get a lot of eyes on you, you get the views, you get the, gossip, people talk about you. The BBL is like an investment for women that's trying to be big in the industry. But I feel like Cardi B has already done everything. She's already done that. She's already, a success story. I feel like once a woman decides to remove her BBL, she's getting to the point in her life where she's like, okay, I've done a lot. Not that I don't want a career, but at the same time, I want to be taken seriously other than just the attention.
Most I've ever had. I'm taking some out after the tour. Don't hit me up for 3 months. I'm heading to Colombia. Radio silence all around. Bravo to my team. She even confessed she has no clue what's actually stuffed in there. Later in that same...
Realize that ladies with BBLs only attract low-quality, bottom-of-the-barrel men, right? All the friends that I have that are high-value men, that are high earners, smart, funny, good-looking, successful, intelligent, including myself, none of us like BBLs.
Interview, Cardi owned up to regretting the whole BBL saga outright. This hits home because so many women are diving into it. You'd be shocked how the obsession with massive curves or boosted chest grips even places like Africa. Sure, insecurities about looks hit hard. We all know hair woes play into that, but feeling flawed doesn't mean others see that way or harp on it endlessly. I've watched stunning women, thick and gorgeous, wrestle with self-doubt, yet the guys chasing them never fixated on those flaws they obsessed over. Ultimately, many chase these changes to snag male attention, and Instagram's flooded with it. Scroll the feed, and it's the same vibe on repeat. Identical looks, same poses, same trendy spots, just swapped faces. For some, like Cardi early on, the logic was simple. Sculpt yourself into a bad B** TCH archetype at 22, she's 33 now, and the perfect man will follow. But life shifts, perspectives evolve, and what once seemed like a power move starts feeling like a heavy anchor. Opt for a healthy path forward. If it's not feasible, skip it altogether, since Cardi herself admits uncertainty about what's even inside her backside these days. Imagine trying to inject birth control there. She warns it could straight up be fatal, underscoring the hidden risks lurking in these choices. Picture a BBL as a calculated gamble for women gunning for stardom, the kind that catapults you to baddest in the game status, drawing endless stares, streams, buzz, and chatter. It markets itself, fueling visibility for those clawing to the top. Yet Cardi's already conquered that mountain. Platinum plaques, sold-out arenas, the full legacy locked in. So dialing it back signals a pivot. Less look at my assets, more see me as a force beyond the hype. She's chasing depth now, craving respect that outlasts the glow, even as her diehard fans cheer every era unconditionally. Spot-on observations there. Her youth at 22 sparked the glow-up, commercial wins piled high, and authenticity calls louder these days. Still, the oversight stings. Cardi's relational toolkit felt sparse back then, so the BBL became her magnet, reeling in Offset's flash and Stefon Diggs' gridiron swagger. On resumes, they're winners, sure, but her vibrant spirit shines solo. Strip away the enhancements and expect a vibe shift, higher caliber connections drawn to her essence, not the silhouette. Forget types. She yearns for genuine love that honors the woman, not the curves. This take that elite men shun BBLs, or brand it trashy street vibes, lands unevenly, especially with Offset's Empire and Dig's Super Bowl glow. Responsible family men, though, often seek mirrors of their world. Stable, aligned partners for legacy building. That's the snag for BBL chasers. They lure thrill seekers, not builders, projecting a mismatched energy that echoes back the wrong crowd. Eventually, the thrill fades. Reality bites when the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Glam ups the gaze temporarily, amps audience allure, but it doesn't elevate artistry, rewrite respect, or transform how real partners show up, often spotlighting that it reels in low-vibe matches instead of lasting bonds. Among the circle of sharp, thriving guys I roll with, high earners, witty, handsome, brains, and hustle unlock, myself included, not a single one vibes with BBLs. Zero interest. Here's the raw truth. A massive backside, fake or real, barely registers long-term for most men, since the thrill of that clapping peaks quick, wrapping up in under an hour tops. Beyond those fleeting moments stretch 23 other hours daily, where real bonds thrive on conversation, shared dreams, mutual understanding, aligned values like faith or politics, stuff that forges lasting ties, personal or professional alike. Picture chasing someone solely for the BBL glow. When deeper layers clash, it fizzles into hit-and-quit-it scenarios, like ending up pregnant by a Stefon Diggs type with no follow-through. Cardi's living proof. The enhancement snagged Offset's spark and Diggs' spotlight, but delivered little else beyond temporary hype. Ditch the fixation that this shape unlocks commitment. View partnerships like solid infrastructure, not fireworks. Even YouTube's grind mirrors it. Filming looks flashy at first, but it's mostly monotonous repetition, showing up daily through the dull stretches. That's the backbone of endurance, what true long hauls demand. Too often, especially in Black or Dominican scenes, the shine distracts. His looks, her assets, surface dazzle, overshadowing character depth, mutual growth, what strengthens or steadies you together. Cardi's twist stings hardest. Her BBL silhouette blends her into the crowd of lookalikes Offset chased elsewhere, birthing kids left and right without loyalty. She's just another curve in his lineup. Fame aside, no standout reason to prioritize or stay true, sparking their split. Women fume, feeling undervalued despite their worth, but when you mirror the masses, high-access guys like Diggs treat you as such, cheating rampant, kids piling up, all tied to that uniform, enhanced vibe erasing distinction. Feel that urge to unleash your inner fire? Dive right in, strut with confidence, let your body move to its own rhythm, own that liberated sensuality without apology. After all, every woman holds the power to express herself boldly if her spirit calls for it. Yet here's the unspoken reality check. Precious few guys, or hardly any, lock eyes on that fierce, unfiltered display and picture a lifetime commitment, the kind where they chip in for the car note month in, month out, stand faithful amid storms, weave dreams into a shared legacy. It's not about dimming your light. It's that this energy often paints you as part of the crowd, interchangeable in a sea of mirrored moves and silhouettes, no matter how fiercely you believe your essence sets you worlds apart. Deep down, you know your truth. You're a rare soul, wired for elevated love that skips the games, demanding respect as your birthright without bending to molds. Absolutely. That inner flame deserves to roar unchallenged, and no one's here to snuff it out. But consider this, when your outer shell syncs perfectly with the masses, those endless scrolls of identical poses, filtered glows, and provocative teases, the rhythms of behavior tend to harmonize too, echoing the same fleeting scripts. It's a subtle trap, where surface uniformity breeds predictable patterns, diluting what could make you unforgettable. Picture it like a gallery overflowing with stunning duplicates. Each piece dazzles at first glance, but none lingers in memory because they blend into one hypnotic haze. Society's hot girl anthem, born from tracks like Megan Thee Stallion's Summer Banger, promised empowerment, a celebration of self-love, body positivity, and carefree vibes. Yet it morphed under social media's glare into a pressure cooker, fueling hookup frenzies, toxic flings, and a chase for validation through likes and DMs, leaving many chasing highs that crash into emotional voids. This isn't shade or judgment. It's the unvarnished mirror of how vibes attract. Scroll Instagram or TikTok, and the algorithm serves up platoons of women channeling that archetype. Arched backs in neon bikinis, sunset twerk reels at trendy beaches, lips synced to the latest trap hit. It's intoxicating, a digital siren call that screams freedom, but it funnels attention into short bursts, thirsty comments, one-off nights, viral moments that evaporate by dawn. Men wired for depth, the builders eyeing family empires or quiet empires of their own, scan past the spectacle. They crave the outlier, someone whose laugh disarms in a crowded room, whose quirks spark debates over coffee at 2 a.m., whose ambitions align like puzzle pieces for a future blueprint. Not the woman who feels scripted from the same viral playbook, even if her heart pulses with originality beneath. Research whispers this truth too. Hookup cultures, amplified by hot girl summer mantras, often prioritize male gaze over mutual fulfillment, hiking women's depression rates while men skate freer, their emotional stakes lower in casual spins. Women report richer satisfaction in committed bonds, where vulnerability blooms, not bar-hop conquests that leave scars disguised as stories. Flip the lens to real-world fallout. Take Cardi B's arc as a living case study. Her BBL-fueled rise snagged high-profile flames like Offset and Stefon Diggs, but delivered chaos. Infidelity scandals, baby mama dramas, splits that splashed across headlines. She confessed the regrets herself, from mystery fillers to post-tour extractions in Colombia, hinting at a pivot toward authenticity over assets. That baddest chick, crowned Drew eyes and streams, sure, but eroded uniqueness in relationships, blending her into Offset's roster of lookalikes. High-caliber men, think executives, entrepreneurs, the steady-eddy types, often seek partners who mirror their infrastructure, shared values, emotional IQ, resilience that withstands life's dull grinds. Not the party prop, no matter how lit the bounce. It's why circles of successful guys, from Wall Street wolves to creative moguls, confess zero pull toward the exaggerated hourglass. The novelty fades post-clap, exposing mismatches in faith, politics, or life visions that doom the daily dance. Harsh? Maybe, but dodging this costs dearly. Women pouring into enhancements or hypersexual personas bet on surface wins, only to harvest shallow orbits, thrill chasers who vanish when loyalty's tested. In Black, Dominican, or broader urban scenes, the dazzle distracts hardest. Flashy fits, club nights, asset flexes eclipse character audits. What's her core? Does she elevate your grind or drain it? Can she weather monotony? The 23 hours beyond the bedroom where talks turn tactical, goals sink, vulnerabilities bond? YouTube creators grind this gospel. Early reels pop with flair, but empires rise on consistency, not one-hit twerks. Relationships echo that sexy sparks ignite, but character cements. Present as everybody's type, and you're treated as such. Disposable, duplicated, deprioritized. Elevate uniquely, though quirky passions, unfiltered intellect, quiet strengths, and you magnetize rarity right back. No one's policing your joy or authenticity. Revel in the hot girl, glow if it fuels you. Just weigh the long game. Does it carve distinction or clone you into the carousel? True queens blend fire with depth, turning heads for lifetimes, not logouts. Feel that shift? It's yours to claim, beyond the bounce, into the unbreakable. What's your take, folks? Wrapping another raw round of the drunk appeal. Catch y'all next time. Peace.